What's up, all you beautiful people out there in internet land? It is your boy Maverick Rose. It's been a minute. Not if you've been following the podcast, but definitely for just regular content out on the channel. So I want to come back and do something that I've never done before, which is an unboxing. So I've got a new to me guitar here, and I want to start out by saying that this is not a sponsored video, though it could be if you got something you want me to check out for you. But this is all just going to be my own opinion on stuff. This is a KLŌS travel guitar, so carbon fiber. I had the idea that this summer I wanted to gig. I am a gigging musician, for those that don't know, and I want to gig from my motorcycle. And so in order to do that, I want to have more compact and easier gear to move around, weather resistant type stuff. So the idea with a carbon fiber guitar is that it is not affected by all of the weather changes and moisture and temperatures and things. I have multiple little Martins that I play in addition to a lot of other guitars, and I recently cracked the top on one of them, and so even with them being a smaller guitar, they're not impervious to weather, and the carbon fiber ones are supposed to be. I will say too, in addition to the KLŌS, I have recently acquired one of the Enya SP Goes, and this has been neat. I don't know that it's a pro quality instrument. Well, I'll just go ahead and say out of the box, it's not a pro quality instrument. I'm not doing a review on this guitar today, though I may compare a little bit. I thought it was going to be more of a toy, and I've actually enjoyed gigging with it, and I do use it quite a bit, the built-in features and stuff. We may talk about this in a future time, but anyway, I will be comparing the KLŌS to that's kind of the closest thing that I've got to it. And then I've got, of course, as I said, I've got my little Martin, and I've got a bunch of these. I've got 3 of them, and love them, and I've had more than that. But so that's the competition here for the that's the competition for the KLŌS. So let's see. Just get into this thing, get it open. One of the things that I thought was interesting is the neck is detachable, and that's one of the big selling points. So the box is tiny. It's really lightweight, so it's interesting. Let's see what we get here. So I'm just gonna rip into this thing. Some staples across the top, and I actually purchased this one through Amazon, so you can get direct from their website. So it looks like some bubble wrap in here. Get that with the lighting and stuff. Just bubble wrap, regular cardboard box, some staples. Let's see. That's pretty much it. So it's just this little bubble wrap here. I'm intrigued. I've opened a lot of guitars in my day, and this is different for sure. So, I brought my knife thinking I would need it, but I don't. You don't. You do not need a knife to get into this, which is cool. Man. Well, I'll tell you right now, I haven't seen the guitar yet, but I'm impressed. By the very least, I'm impressed by the packaging, and this gig bag feels really good too. Again, I've had a lot of travel guitars, and this one feels sturdy. This is nice. Let's see. The neck bolts are in the neck pocket at top of the gig bag. Instrument assembly, and there is a QR code that you can scan that shows you how to assemble. I've watched several videos on this, so I don't know that I will need that, but let's see. So I'm going to pull the neck out here. I see. Okay. Oh, there is a strap included. The one from Amazon comes with the accessory pack, or at least the one that I got did. Not all of them do. You can get them without the accessories. I think it comes with like a capo and a strap and a little screwdriver and stuff. The gig bag seems to come with all of them, which is nice. I do like this gig bag quite a bit. Man, this thing is pretty. I know a lot of people are really enamored with carbon fiber. People put it, that's a ring cover there. I'll look at that in just a minute. Let me just try to get this out. Show you. So this is how the guitar comes. So it comes in 2 pieces like this. But the weave on this carbon fiber is really nice. I will also say the guitar is extremely lightweight, like extremely lightweight. That was one of the things that surprised me about the Enya, and again, this is not, you know, a review on that guitar necessarily, but the that guitar is pretty heavy, and this one is not, which one of the things I would, yeah, sorry, here's the rain cover for the gig bag there. Let's see, so the screws, it says the screws are in the top of the neck bag, which I don't see. I don't see that. Don't see them in there either. Let me see if I can find those screws. I must have missed them somewhere. Ah, okay. They are in the neck pocket at the top of the gig bag. Okay, so I need to open the gig bag. So the gig bag folds over, so when the neck is off to the side, then the rest of the gig bag is kind of folded up, and then it becomes a regular size gig bag. And there is a pocket in here. I'm trying to hold the guitar in the bag and everything else. It's just set up a stand or a table or something. Okay, so in this little pocket, there's the capo. And the little screwdriver and the screws. So up in here, which is awesome. Cool. I should have paid closer attention. There's actually a diagram of that. Anyway, the gig bag is nice. The guitar so far looks very nice. So we will get this thing assembled here. Now I do notice that, and it makes perfect sense, but the bridge is actually in this bag as well. Obviously you won't have tension on the strings when the neck is not on there, and so there's nothing to hold the bridge in. So let's get this thing assembled. It is a compensated saddle of note. There we go. All right, flip this thing over, get these screws put in for the neck. Now, this is the hybrid version of the travel guitar. They do have a full carbon version as well. This one's a little bit cheaper, and honestly, I think I'm going to prefer the feel of wood, but mostly I got it just because it's cheaper. Yeah. But everything so far feels really premium. It's got a really good feel to it. We'll see what it sounds like. I know there's plenty of those out there, though, with the sound and everything. Cool. Get these screwed in. So very, very easy to put this together. Again, the thing that I would say is, like, I'm really impressed with the weave of the carbon fiber. You can tell, I mean, it looks like it belongs on a race car or something. So, really cool. This is the assembly here. I realized I don't have a tuner out with me. I'm going to have to grab my tuner really quick and think about that at the time. So this little bitty screwdriver here. It's super cool. All the stuff is branded, which is nice. So, okay. So, now those are in, and they just screw right in like that. So let's get the headstock uncovered here. Again, really no need for a knife at all. So they've got this clamp on here so that you keep the tension on the strings for when you're taking the neck off. Shouldn't take that off. It's actually basically a capo on its own, really. So I guess technically I got two capos there. All right, let me get this thing tuned up and let's see what it sounds like. I'm gonna grab my tuner really quick. I realize I've got a lot of gear that I need to, review, but I absolutely love these Korg tuners. Fantastic. This one runs on a AAA battery, and the battery lasts forever.
and it's super easy to see when you're tuning. So I'll do a review on that at some point too, possibly. Let's see what we got here. Okay, after what felt like an eternity, but really wasn't that long, I got it in tune. The action is amazing, which is surprising because the neck was not even on it when I got it. I don't think I'm going to need to adjust anything with that. Now, I want to be very clear. I am a professional musician, but my guitar playing, I'm not a fantastic guitar player. You know, I'm a strummer. I do a lot of covers. You know, much more of a singer than a player. But it is how I make my money. And I will say that having that nice low action, because I am not like a pro setup kind of guy. I usually take my guitars somewhere to have them set up. Anything, you know, major. Only complaints as far as tuning so far, stability, I mean, I just tuned, but stability seems to be good. This is a tiny headstock, which is great because it reduces the overall size. But the tuners are a little bit close together, so getting to those middle ones, fiddly, not a problem. I mean, really, I am absolutely nitpicking because so far I'm super excited. This thing is lightweight. First impressions, I mean, just gorgeous too. Look at that premium looking product. The neck being wood, it's got a really nice feel to it. It's kind of wide, but not in a bad way, but really thin this way. So great feel in the hand, kind of a satin finish, not glossy, but also not dry. You know, having a full scale length or close to a full scale length versus a lot of the travel guitars, the little Martins and stuff, are a lot shorter scale. So having a full size guitar scale in a compact guitar like this has a really nice feel to it. It's not something that I'm used to. And I play a lot of little guitars, and I will say that this has its own feel. It's its own beast. It is loud in the room. Loud, maybe not loud. For its size, it projects really well. It's articulate without being chimey. A lot of alternate material guitars, whether they're carbon fiber or plastic. I'm even thinking of things like Ovation, Lyricord, that type of stuff. The Fender, the original run of the Fender, not the Acoustasonics, but the Stratacoustics and Teleacoustics, that have the thinner bodies with a plasticky kind of sound to it, is very boxy. And I don't know that the microphone properly picks this up, because I've seen a lot of videos of these where you don't really hear what I'm hearing in the room. It does not sound plasticky at all. It doesn't really sound boxy. It's obviously not going to sound like a full wood dreadnought. You know, it's not a Martin D series or a J200 or something crazy like that. It's articulate. That's the best way that I can say, is that it's very articulate. Now, I did get the one with the electric in it because I do plan to gig with this. So it's got the Fishman sonotone in there, which a lot of the more affordable guitars do have that sonotone system. I'm very familiar with how to EQ it and stuff. I'm not going to plug it in right now. This is more of a just an unboxing and an initial impressions kind of a thing. I will say, between this and like I said, this is what I'm going to be comparing this to, because these are my most recent acquisitions. I like the Enya, and for the money, I mean, I think I paid less than $250 for this new. It also comes with a gig bag and stuff. I'll do a review on it at some point. This is 4 times the cost. So keeping in mind that this is 4 times the cost, is it 4 times the guitar? Time will tell. I will tell you, yeah, it feels better. It feels like a premium instrument, and the Enya does not. In fact, when I first unboxed the Enya, I thought I might even be sending it back just because it kind of feels like a toy. Well, there's Nanook. He came to hang out. What's up, buddy? He brought his bone. Nice. So, anyway. Yeah, it's got a... Now that's finger picking. Let me grab a pick here, and I'll just give a good strum on it, and we'll see. So that makes a difference. So the pick actually brightens it up even more. I think that may be where some of the boxy sounds are coming from in the other videos that people have done. I get that, and I think it's all going to come down to... It's great, it's articulate for picking, but when you're strumming... When strumming, it's got its own kind of thing going on. So again, time will tell. I will touch base again and do a more comprehensive review at some point. But I am happy with it so far. The capo, just looking at the accessory kits, the capo, it comes in the accessory kit. Feels like a Dunlop, similar to a Dunlop. It's actually got really good pull on it, sturdy. That holds up. That's probably a $15 capo if you're buying it outright. Let's see about the strap. I'll just try to review the whole thing. First impressions all at once here. The strap actually feels really good. For a cloth strap, yeah, that's easily a $20, maybe even more. The leather is actually really nice on it. Yeah, it's a nice strap. So, yeah, the accessory kit's cool. If you've got a deal where it's going to come with it, sure. I don't know if it's worth that extra money on top of everything. The one that I got just came with all that stuff anyway. So, and some cool picks as well. I usually use a thinner pick than that, but that's nice. So, anyway, that is my unboxing and initial impressions of the KLŌS Travel Hybrid electric acoustic, or acoustic electric, I should say. I like it. I probably love it. We'll see over time how it holds up. We'll probably want to put some kind of locking tuners on here, although these are very nice for what they are. There's nothing wrong with these tuners. I like having the locking tuners just for quick string changes on stage. That's just my preference, but there's nothing wrong with the ones that are on here. In fact, they actually feel really good, and I may not swap them out. So, no, I am not disappointed at all, actually. Really happy with this. So definitely check them out, especially if you get a chance to check them out in person somewhere. And I know sometimes they come up used for really good price. Sometimes see them on Marketplace and stuff for $600 or $700 used at Guitar Center and things like that. No reason not to pick one up at those prices. And I would say even at full price, it's a very nice instrument. So we will catch up with you later. If you like the unboxing, let me know. I can do more unboxings, more reviews and things. I've always got a ton of gear in, different things that I'm trying out for gigging. And so if you're interested in that, check it out. Head over to my website, MaverickRoseMusic.com. You check out everything that I've got going. We've got the podcast, the Maverick Rose Music Hour, Retro Rewind, and my gig schedule, along with my books of poetry and other things. So you can connect with me there at any time. And we will see you in the next video. Thank you so much.